I stare into a bright, cloudless sky, confused. My back lays in cool, damp soil. A green, vibrant forest surrounds me. Slowly I sit up, taking note of my surroundings. There are trees everywhere. They take all shapes and sizes, most of them incredibly tall. And in all directions, all sorts of plant life grow on the flat ground. I listen. There are only forest noises. There are no signs of people talking or highways or anything else that would point to a civilization.
Hello? Is someone there?
No response.
Hey!
I don't think anyone is nearby. What happened to me? I'm having trouble remembering anything. It's all fuzzy. My name is Josiah Oritz. I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior at Groves Academy. I live with my mom and my little brother Jake, and we live in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. What was I doing, and how did I end up here? I guess I'll take a look around. That'll give me a hint where I am. I stand, putting weight on my weak legs. My whole body feels fatigued, and my head. As soon as I stand all the way upright, I start feeling dizzy and lightheaded. The forest becomes obscured, out of focus, and nausea sweeps over me, and Blood drips off my lip into a pool beneath me. The sharp crimson puddle soaks into the fertile dirt. I need medical help. Slowly, I stand upright again, taking the weight off the tree beside me, and once again standing on my feet. At first, balancing is difficult, but the nausea passes after a few moments, and my body feels semi-normal. I think I'm alright, at least for now. But now I need to figure out where I am. After all, if I feel that way again, I may pass out or something. Maybe, is that what happened? Did I pass out? I look in every direction. Once again, there's no sign of anything. It's all woods, trees, bushes, a forest. How did I get here? I know there's a clue somewhere, but what direction do I move in first? Every direction looks the same. I guess I'll just move forward. My feet crunch on the sticks and foliage. There's no clear path in this busy ecosystem. I climb under low branches and pull myself over down trees, trying to navigate through the maze while avoiding pricking myself on some of the thorny bushes. The climate here is warm and humid. A thin layer of sweat forms as I push aside leafy branches. After traveling a short distance, I unbutton my button-down shirt. It's getting hot. Occasionally, as I travel, I feel nauseous again, but each time it passes. I think something is seriously wrong with me. I should really find some sort of doctor. As I continue walking, I get a couple of scrapes on my arms and legs. My jeans tear slightly at the bottom as my pant leg gets caught on a thorn. Burrs attach themselves to any cloth surface they can find on me. My shoes, pants, and shirt are eventually covered in them. I stop to catch my breath. I'm not sure how long I've been traveling in this direction. I feel disoriented. It's hard to tell how long I've been here. Maybe an hour? Probably less than that. It just feels like I've been walking for a long time. I'm scared. Before, I was a little more mentally out of it, so I didn't really catch what was happening. But now my reality is sinking in. I'm lost, and I have no memory. That's really frightening. How do I even know this is the right direction? I need to think. What was I doing? How did I end up here? Why can't I remember? What was it? was I doing before I got here? Oh, Victoria. Victoria was there. I took her to coffee or lunch or something. But then what happened? How did that bring me here? I feel the nausea creep back again. I fall to one knee, but remain determined to stay upright. I need to keep my strength and figure this out. I steady myself and regain my focus. I hear water. There's a creek nearby. I think I should go there. I feel like that would give me some sort of clue. I could probably follow it downstream, and that'll take me somewhere useful, right? Now, what happened when I was with Victoria? I hear her voice in my mind, but there's no clarity. It echoes in my head like some sort of distant memory. I know it's there, but the memories are dormant. Everything is foggy, as if I'm on drugs or sedated by something. Was that it? Was I drugged? Did somebody drug me? The water gets even louder. I climb up a hill, coming over the crest, and there it is. A small creek, only a few feet across. The water slowly trickles over mossy rocks. At least I know I have a source of water now. After all, I don't know how long I'll need to survive out here. I think my next step then is to follow the hill downstream so that I can... Victoria? Victoria stands across the other side of the stream. She wears a white dress stained in mud. Her face bears sadness, confusion, fear. It seems like she's just as confused as I am. But I'm just glad she's safe. Oh, Victoria, I am so glad to see you. Where are we? I run across the creek, losing my footing on one of the slippery rocks. I fall mostly in the creek, but keep my top half somewhat dry. Victoria's totally gonna make fun of me when she sees... She's gone. Victoria? Victoria! Victoria! What is happening? This isn't a normal forest, is it? Victoria, where are you? Are you alright? Please! Tell me you're alright! It hits me again. I feel so disoriented I have to steady myself on a tree near the bank of the stream. I try and listen for her location, but have trouble pinpointing her direction. My head spins and I feel like I might... Oh, I did vomit again. Determined, I wipe the blood from my lip and put one foot in front of the other. I see her sitting with her back against a tree and her hands covering her face, sobbing. I run to her, but she vanishes. Just like that, right before my eyes, she disappeared. Victoria, please, where are you? I'm scared too. Victoria, I'm scared too. Please, this isn't what I thought. Listen, I'm sorry, okay? How should I have... I'm sorry! This isn't what I thought. Acute pain penetrates my skull. I grab my temples, wincing, but I am not going down that easily. I am going to find her. I'm going to make this right somehow. I will, I know it. In my confusion, I didn't even realize that the migraine had caused me to collapse on the ground. Straining, my weak body pushes itself on its feet. Still in splitting pain, I run now, as fast as I can in my poor condition. I push aside branches and hop over tree roots, and I run past every regret, every fear, every grudge, every insecurity, brushing shoulders with my sin, now enlightened. Empowered by a metaphysical surge of sobriety, I see each tree as more than meets the eye. They represent something much deeper in my soul. I run past, through, over, around, weaving in and out of every dark feeling that grew from the soil. In this forest, or whatever it is, I feel so in tune with myself. In the obscurity of my mind, there is an inexplicable clarity that comes over me as I delve deeper. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I want to get out of here. I want to go back. Now I know I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. There's so much I did and so much I didn't do. All of it was wrong. I trip. My right arm and chest scrape on the tree roots and rocks beneath me. I bleed through my now ripped shirt. This only increases the pain in my head. I try and stand up, but can barely do so. The lightheadedness and nausea make it hard to fully straighten my body. I put my weight on the tree next to me. Then one step at a time, I move forward the fastest I can, resting my body against each tree as I slowly, pathetically inch forward. I'm fading. I'm fading! Victoria! About 20 feet ahead of me, I see an open field. A meadow with long grass, finally a way out of the forest. Victoria stands in the center of the field, reaching her hand out to me. Her eyes and cheeks gleam from the reflection of the bright sunlight on her tears. I try and run, but my body doesn't obey me. Unbalanced and uncoordinated, I steady myself on the trees as I pass them. But the end is in sight. I can make it. We're getting out of this, Victoria, I swear! We don't have to be ready! I'm coming and we'll go back! It'll all go back! You'll see! I collapse on my stomach, but quickly push myself up. My body is covered in blood and mud. I trip on a root again. This time it takes more energy to push myself up. But I am determined. I strain with everything I have, lifting my body again. And there's no field. The field is gone. It disappeared. And Victoria. Now, in all directions, nothing but a forest. As I lay once again, with my back in the damp soil, I become painfully aware of both of my bodies. The one laying in the middle of an endless forest, and the one laying on an operating table. Both bodies are failing, exhausted, and unable to continue. Victoria, I'm so sorry. I really screwed us. I know we're not ready, but what? I don't know what. I don't even know what to expect. All I know is I'm scared. I love you, Victoria. I love you, Mom. Jake. I'm so sorry. I'm going to miss you. Please, God! Please, God! I'm not ready! I didn't prepare. I'm still so disgusting. I don't want to know what lies beyond this forest, but I'm about to find out.